fantastic evening we've had here at Victory 15, an unbelievable main card. But now it's time for the main event of the evening. 5 3-minute rounds of full Muay Thai rules. This contest we call for the WBC International Super Welterweight title and for the Super Welterweight UK #1. So let's get the fighters to the ring. Introduce him first. Fighting out of the red corner from Belfast, Northern Ireland, it's Garret Smylie. Facing him across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner, he fights out of Newcastle's Northern Kingston, it's Jack Cooper. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Victory Promotions, in proud association with our sponsors, KJ Classroom, brings you our main event, the WBC International Super Welterweight title, and our Super Welterweight UK #1 is on the line. So, once again, let's welcome to the red corner. Entering the ring this evening as the current Super Welterweight UK #1, representing Lanka Muay Thai from Belfast, Northern Ireland, it's Garret Smylie. And facing across the ring of boxing out of the blue corner, he fights out of Northern Kingston, it's Jack Cooper. Over to your referee.
All right, here we go now. Victory 15 main event. Michael Owens alongside Pete Irving. It's the WBC Muay Thai Super Welterweight International title. Jack Cooper from Northern Kings in the blue corner. Garret Smylie from Lanka Muay Thai in Belfast in the red corner. Smylie, the current UK #1, actually took this fight on just less than 3 weeks' notice, but he's a man in form.
He looks like the kind of guy who's always ready.
Yeah, in fact, he won the ISKA world title earlier this year after accepting that fight on 2 weeks' notice. So he's no stranger to coming into enemy territory as well on short notice and sealing the belt. Let's see if he can do that here in Newcastle against Jack Cooper, who is a real veteran of British Muay Thai, one of the most experienced guys we've got around at the moment.
No stranger to the victory ring.
No, not at all. It's his first time in a little while. He's been fighting around the world, getting big wins in Thailand and China over the past couple of years, but he's back now, looking to re-establish himself as the UK's #1 and take home a nice piece of WBC Muay Thai silverware as well. Smylie, the southpaw, with a nice left cross to the body there and left kick.
Yeah, went to the body with the hands, came back up high to the head with a leg. Really stylish, classical Muay Thai.
Some nice work to the body from both guys so far in this fight. It's having a little bit of a feeling out process, but kind of a violent feeling out process. With a left kick there from Smylie, the southpaw. Really seems to be looking to use his reach at this point of the fight. Seems to be a little bit longer than Cooper. A big frame on Smylie as well. Looks very big for the weight.
His back and shoulders, he really makes a big presence in the ring.
Cooper fighting out a southpaw now, looking to land that left cross just there. Getting back into the corner a little bit.
Cooper just sort of testing the waters there out of southpaw stance.
Yeah.
He's thought the better of it immediately.
Smylie attempts to close the distance and land some elbows there, but Cooper was wise to it. Nice jab from Smylie. And a nice left hand through the middle there as well. But Cooper
Smylie really seems to be dictating where this fight takes place. He's keeping Cooper penned up against the ropes.
Yeah, Cooper pinned up against the ropes. There's a nice right kick from Cooper there. Smylie caught it but landed with a nice bit of impact from Cooper, but Smylie gets him back against the ropes. All right, he's attempting to land that left kick again. And that's the end of a intriguing round 1 there. As you said, Smylie seemed to be trying to dictate where this fight took place, use his size, move Cooper into the corner and against the ropes, and seemed to be having quite a little bit of success with that.
Yeah, Smylie being the southpaw, he seems very used to that southpaw orthodox matchup, obviously, and how to exploit it best. And you could see why Cooper wanted to switch to something else, just because that long open stance matchup with winging body kicks and rear hands at each other, you could just see he didn't really feel comfortable in it. You could see why he switched to southpaw in an attempt to get a close stance matchup and maybe close a little bit of distance, but that hasn't worked yet. You wonder how he's going to find the answer to that puzzle, because it's making him a little uncomfortable at the moment.
Yeah. Long way to go, of course. Still kind of a feeling out process. If indeed Smylie didn't even necessarily win that round. We've seen quite a lot of 10-10 rounds so far in this victory 15 so far. So
I thought Smylie looked really good there. I liked his work. And there he is in the corner. Niall McGreevy, a former opponent of Jack Cooper's and the standout of the victory tournament.
Yeah, the Victory League going back to 2019. It was the first fight of that Victory League. In fact, it was Smylie's teammate Niall McGreevy who ended up winning the whole tournament. Sorry, I should say league. Craig hates it when you call it a tournament. The Victory League. He started out his campaign there with a knockout win over Jack Cooper. So little chance of redemption here for Jack tonight, getting a win back over one of the Lanka Muay Thai stable. And at the moment, it's looking like Smylie is giving him almost as much trouble as McGreevy was giving him that time in 2019. or it might have been 2021. I might be getting my years mixed up there. That's by the by, round 2 starting now. Smylie coming out with a nice jab there again in southpaw. Orthodox for Jack Cooper for now. And again going back to the ropes there again. Smylie again making his presence felt in the ring, but a little bit of action there from Cooper makes Smylie get onto the back foot there. Nice check from Cooper there to stop that left kick. Smylie coming in trying to sweep, but Cooper wasted that one as well.
Well, Cooper's made some good efforts to push forward here, but he's not really able to keep that space. He's being forced to give up ground by Smylie every time.
Yeah. Smylie looking quite long, getting in. At times getting into a very bladed stance, even with his jab here. Cooper attacking that open side with a big right hand at the body there, but Smylie comes straight back at him. Cooper springing back with a hook, didn't quite get the connection that he wanted there. I have to say as well, there's some very good defensive work going on by both men at the minute. Punches coming in from all angles from both men, but not a lot landing clean, and it's not really down to their lack of a good offense. Both guys really, really sharp to everything that's coming at them.
They're just very savvy guys. I mean, there's not much in Muay Thai that Jack Cooper hasn't seen.
And Smylie as well, quite a bit younger than Cooper here, without the same kind of experience, but he's equal to everything that Cooper is throwing at him as well. Referee separates them there. Smylie back on the front foot. Cooper with his back to the ropes here, but explodes up with the right hook there that doesn't quite find its mark. Smylie with the jab. A couple of probing left kicks, keeping Cooper against the ropes, and he goes upstairs as well. That wasn't too far away. Clash of low kicks there as well. Smylie uses his left kick again. Cooper just misses the chance to counter. The clinch now.
Now, Cooper's got tremendous skill in the clinch, but has he got the size to overpower Smylie?
Oh, that's a lovely turn and jump from Cooper.
Well, I don't think he does have the size, but he has the skill.
Wonderful timing. It's a nice score for him there as well with the dump. A little extra something to think about there for Smylie. Put on his back there, has to pick himself up, compose himself, look for a way to get back on the front foot. Probably going to be pretty wary of getting in the clinch from now on as round 2 comes to an end. Again, another close and competitive round. Good stuff from both guys. Pete, what did you like in that round?
The thing I really liked from Cooper was the stance switching. He was switching quite often between orthodox and southpaw, and it made it much harder for Smylie to settle on that range, which he was enjoying so much in the first round. It sounds weird, but often it's quite hard to appreciate what the stance your opponent's standing in when they're in front of you, and that can make it really hard for you to settle into that range that is so comfortable if you're a southpaw.
Yeah, I think with that work that Cooper was doing as well, it did seem that Smylie was a little bit more cautious. He was still largely on the front foot for that round, but it seemed to be a little bit more hesitant when he was coming in to throw shots.
Yeah, Cooper gave him a lot more to think about there in round 2 than he did in round 1.
Yeah. Especially, of course, when he got into the clinch there. You were wondering whether whether Cooper was going to be able to impose all the quality he had in that, and the answer was an emphatic yes.
He looks a little undersized against Smylie, who's pretty big at the weight, but he's got so much skill there, so much experience.
Be interesting to see as we move from this second round into the third round whether the dynamic will shift at all, whether Cooper will be able to get himself into the clinch a little bit more. So very animated instructions coming on from Craig Jones in the corner there, looking at some instructions to start using the hands there as well, imposes boxing a little bit more on this fight. throw some punches in combination. We'll see if he can make those work in this round. And we're underway, third round. Again, main event of this Victory 15 at the Virtue Motors Arena with the WBC Muay Thai Super Welterweight International title on the line. Jack Cooper in the blue trunks. And in the red corner, it's Garret Smylie from Lanka Muay Thai. And that's a nice hook from Cooper and a nice right hand that rocked the head back. And an elbow in the clinch there from Cooper. And he smells blood here, Cooper.
A much more aggressive Cooper this round. He's really insisting on taking the center of the ring. When he's forced to give up a step, he takes it back immediately.
First opportunity he had there, stood his ground, really sat down on that counter punch. And Smylie felt that one. Probably the best strike of the fight so far.
Smylie looking for a little payback here.
Yeah. I mean, his head got rocked back. He might have been buzzed a little bit, but he hasn't stopped. But Cooper again with some nice work with the jab there. Moving Smylie back again. Oh, just slips a little bit as he throws the right kick there. And Smylie back on the front foot, pushing Cooper against the ropes there.
Cooper just momentarily looking a little unsteady there.
Wonder if he's feeling something in the ankle, whether there was a little bit more to that slip. We'll see as this round progresses. Smylie, yeah, Cooper really backing off there, allowing Smylie to put him against the ropes. I wonder if he might have hurt himself in that slip a little bit. Cooper back into southpaw stance. Getting moved against the ropes. Smylie coming in with an elbow, but Cooper was wise to it, shuts him down in the clinch there. Smylie still on the front foot, as he was for much of those first two rounds.
Cooper just moving a little bit gingerly out. I wonder if he's hurt his leg on that check.
Smylie now potentially targeting it a little bit. Possibly why he's gone into southpaw a little bit more in this round as well. Back in orthodox now though. Cooper backing up a little bit again. Smylie goes forward, really moves Cooper with that left leg kick. Smylie lands a low kick on the right side this time. Back to those kicks on the left side as well. So we might get a pause in the action there, but we continue. Smylie working very well from the outside here. Looks very comfortable with those kicks.
Well, Cooper started that round with real authority, and it sort of slipped away as the round progressed.
Yeah, I wonder if there was something in that slip, whether he hurt himself, maybe whether he's been hurt by low kicks. Pete, have you got any insight on that? What might have happened?
I had nothing more than you had, really, but it was very noticeable that in a round where he clearly came out knowing that he didn't want to be on the ropes, you saw that happen, and then he was very quickly on the ropes. There's no good reason for him to go there unless he feels like he needs to be there to take the pressure off that. I feel like something's happened to his leg, and it'd be really sad if it had an effect on the fight.
Yeah, because it was just as he seemed to be really making his mark on the fight, as we saw at the start of that round. Some really nice work, throwing some counter punches that really seemed to catch Smylie clean and moved him onto the back foot. Really a bit of forward momentum from Cooper there, but started to back up a lot more in the second half of that third round. So it'll be interesting to see if he's stepping quite so gingerly coming up.
Yeah, notice no one's doing anything to his leg in the corner, so I guess we can speculate forever, but hopefully he'll come out and get back to work going forward in this next round, because I think that's what he needs to do if he's going to take this fight.
Not a great deal of urgency in the corner of Cooper between rounds. It seems like no similar kind of instructions, just although we're going into the championship rounds there, he's still definitely in this fight. Again, like the previous two rounds, Smylie looking cool as a cucumber there, standing in the corner. Not breathing heavily at all after 3 rounds.
Yeah, he may have taken this bout on fairly short notice, but he certainly hasn't come off the couch.
No, he looks in tremendous shape. Lands some nice shots there, some punches got through. And then a low kick that caught Cooper there as well. Nice work to start the round by Smylie. There's quite a lot of feints there coming from Smylie.
Yeah, Smylie's really keeping Cooper guessing.
Into the clinch now, but again, Cooper working very well, and there's an elbow from Cooper there. But nice,
kick to the back.
very nice work from Smylie as well.
It's a very high scoring technique.
Yeah. Oh, and a nice elbow lands from Smylie there as they come together.
Well, that was the first time Smylie had been able to off-balance Cooper in the clinch with big results.
And that's going to do wonders for Smylie's confidence. Not that he was showing a lack of confidence before, but he's been doing his best work from the outside before now. And then in this round, he's worked very well in the clinch. A couple of good strikes there from him. And targeting the body there as he works in the corner and coming inside with elbows as well. A lot for Cooper to think about in this round. And another nice body kick and an elbow from Smylie. He seems to be scoring almost every time he attacks now.
I love those straight shots to the body that Smylie's throwing. Seems to be a staple of the Lanka Muay Thai guys.
Oh, and he comes in,
throw punches to the body and fold elbows over the top.
stepping in with that left elbow there as well.
Cooper trying to sweep and upset Smylie's balance. But Smylie stays on balance, lies on him hard in the clinch.
Really seems to have found a way to use his size well in the clinch now, hasn't he? And a big right hook to the body there, coming in with elbows to follow it up. He's doing a lovely job of coming inside with punches to the body. Cooper isn't really dropping his guard an awful lot, but then Smylie's coming in with elbows and he seems to be landing them when he comes in as
well. Smylie's work rate has slowed somewhat, but what he is throwing, he's throwing accurate.
Oh, and that's a lovely elbow as he comes in. Drops Cooper to his knees. That's the first knockdown of this fight. That is potentially a big moment here in the fourth round for Smylie.
Cooper's made the count, but he's still on shaky legs.
Yeah, he's back straight into the corner. Smylie taking his time. And it's a spinning elbow. That's a lovely shot. Again, just taking his time. Again, goes to the body with the elbow up top after, and a nasty leg kick. And he's doing a little dance there after Cooper falls to the canvas for the second time in this round.
Smylie, I think he knows that was the one that's finished the fight.
And that's it. You have to say, a tremendous show of killer instinct in this fourth round for Smylie.
Well, Smylie didn't throw a great deal in that last round, but what he did throw, everything was accurate and was with real bad intentions.
Yeah. Heard Cooper that first time as well, after the restart. Didn't rush in, took his time, picked his shots, and a very nice finish.
Yeah, that was excellent. He set that up well. You realise after the fact that he must have been looking for it for a little while. He was crashing into him in the clinch for a while, putting his head down, marching him back forwards, and then that one time he just stood off and dropped the elbow. And that was it.
Yeah, very nice work. Another belt from the boys from Belfast at Lanka Muay Thai.
But here, what a credit to the hometown crowd. Even though their man was not victorious, shouts of T-side that go up in the arena. He's a very well-loved local figure, Jack Cooper.
Yeah. One of the best we have in the UK of Muay Thai. He's fought everyone in the UK, Thailand, been to China, Muay Thai rules, kickboxing rules, multiple belts. He's been at the top of the division. He's a credit to the sport. And he'll be back, I'm sure.
One defeat does not diminish his legacy, but it was Garret Smylie's night.
Absolutely. And he'll maintain his position as the UK #1 and take this belt as we go for the announcer for the official decision.
This title contest comes to a close 2 minutes and 56 seconds into round number 4. The champion winner by TKO and still UK #1 and new WBC International Super Welterweight Champion. champion, in the red corner, Garret Smylie. And a tremendous runner-up, Jack Cooper.